what's a modern equivalent where we right now in the 21st century living in, I mean, we're in the West and we're engaging a secularized culture that is increasingly indifferent to not only the narrative, the truth of it, it's more of we've been there, done that, let's move on. How do we reintroduce in their own way of understanding, according to their own beliefs, the reality of the gospel and how it bridges in and it actually fulfills the longing that they have been articulating? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a great question. One example comes to mind, and this is from the theologian Miroslav Volf, who I respect a lot, and he grew up in the midst of the bitter ethnic conflict in the Balkan Peninsula. He was Croatian, and out of that, he developed this beautiful imagery, and it's in one of his books. That's a really significant book, I think, of exclusion and embrace. And he talks about how in the cross we see this incredible embrace of Jesus Christ to a world in conflict. And that allows us then to embrace others. But he said we live in a world of exclusion. And I think that applies very much to the context in which we find ourselves in North America now. There is so much dysfunction, so much polarization, so much othering of others. And taking the language of embrace that allows us to see the gospel in terms of Christ's embrace of all people, and then our willingness to embrace those who may not agree with us, people who may not respect us even, and yet we can use that language to. I think that's language that provides a lot of hope and a lot of attraction to people in a very polarized and dysfunctional context.